Meredith at Boss Fight. I'm here with Andrew, and we are going to do some really big reveals on the Popeye line, which has been super fun. So, Andrew, do you want to just kind of talk about the initial reaction to what we showed a few months ago on the Popeye figures?
So, the debut of our Popeye Classics action figures, the reaction to that has been really exciting. It has been far and away one of our best-selling items of all time, and we can't wait for you to get them in your hands.
And I mean, there's been some movement on the production side of those that I think we're going to reveal today, right?
Right. So the Popeye Classics are tooled up. We've got the first shots and some package proofs in hand. Everything's looking pretty darn fantastic. We're using a new factory for these, and we're very, very happy with what we're seeing right out of the gate. Look, there's Popeye right there. You'll note that he's got some funky colors going on. That's typical of first shots of any kind before we get to the deco stage in the production samples.
Yeah, and let's talk about the process a little bit, because we get this question coming in all the time from fans, like, why is it taking so long? So tooling started, and these first shots, there's still more to do, correct?
Right. So from this point, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be refining the tooling to make sure everything fits and performs up to our standards, and then move on to the deco and making sure all of those cast colors and all of that paint is on point and brings you the most accurate representation of these characters that has ever been done in the toy realm. And just little tweaks, lots of little tweaks that takes months and months, but the wait will absolutely be worth it.
I know we've said spring 2022. Is that still on track and still kind of the general timeline that we're looking at?
Yeah, absolutely. The timeline on these is looking great, and those should be in your hands relatively soon, on a toy time frame, understanding that whole glacial pace.
Yeah. And I'm always going to add the little caveat of barring more world crises. So that's the exciting news on wave one, but I know we were going a little bit deeper today. You want to reveal the lineup of wave two, and we're going to show some images on the screen as well, I believe, right, Andrew?
So we've teased it a little bit, but Popeye wave two is this wave is amazing. I love it to death. We don't have the physical prototypes in hand yet. But we're going to show you some digital sculpt images, some digital rendering images as we reveal these characters. So the first character in Wave 2 is a new version of Popeye. It's Popeye in his white sailor suit, similar to the way he was seen in kind of the late period Fleischer cartoons into the famous studio stuff. We're also keeping a little bit of that classic Seeger styling to it. It's a bit of a hybrid, but it's really exciting, and we think you're going to love it. He's got his removable sailor hat. He's got this really cool old oil lamp. He's got a closed spinach can, and he's got alternate heads and hands.
It's a really exciting figure, but I know people are clamoring for the other figures. So let's continue through the lineup. Let's give them what they want.
I'm going to go ahead and move on to maybe my favorite character from the Popeye mythology, the absolutely monstrous Poop Deck Pappy, Popeye's father. And this terrible old man is captured really nicely in the new figure. He's got all of his stubble and his crazy messed up hair. Those expressions really capture what we were going for. And he comes with an obscure little second character, Pookie Jones, who is a friend of Pappy's and a fellow schemer when they're introduced in the comics. And he is rarely seen, but he is in a short series of strips and then pops up again from time to time. Pappy also includes alternate heads, alternate hands, and a big old rusty anchor to give him another piece of nautical ephemera.
You like to overdo it on accessories, Andrew.
Yes.
If you guys don't know, Andrew is the ultimate Popeye fan, and this is his dream license to be designing. So it really comes through. All right, let's talk about the next character. I'm going to let you reveal it.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Jay Wellington Wimpy. He is really part of that core character set, who sort of appears in everything, and I couldn't be more excited to be showing this guy off. He has a removable little bowler hat and alternate heads, alternate hands, a meat grinder, and a number of hamburgers for him to munch away on.
I like that it's a number of hamburgers and not just a hamburger.
I mean, look, one isn't going to do it. He's always got a couple in his pockets. He's always looking to scam more from Rough House. So I don't think I could get away with just giving him one hamburger.
And I'm pretty sure he might be our most requested from this slide. So I love that you added him into wave 2.
Let's see. The next one we're going to reveal, this is really special too. This is the Sea Hag, the ageless, magical witch, unclear on the limits of her powers. She can die. She can come back to life. She has a magical flute. She can change her form. The Sea Hag, this is the most accurate representation I've ever seen of her in 3 dimensions. She has a soft goods skirt for maximum posability. She has alternate hands. She has her magic flute. She has a knife. She has one of her companion vultures. And I'll leave it up to you to decide which vulture it is, because there's a few named ones out there and they're used inconsistently throughout the fiction. So,
oh my gosh, that's a lot of reveals. We are announcing the pre-orders for these are also going live. They have been kicked off with our factory. So we're going ahead and letting you order them now. So bossfightshop.com or your favorite retailer. We have timed the pre-order alongside this video. So if you go there, it should be live right about now. Do you want to give any teasers or hints at more Popeye to come? Because I know that's going to be the number one question now that we've revealed wave 2. It's going to be what's next?
oh, guys, there's so much more Popeye to come. I mean, I don't want to say what wave of figures I'm designing right now, but it's well past wave 3. We've also got some really cool other expressions for the Popeye characters, as well as some exclusive figures in the works. Not ready to reveal those yet, but soon.
We should probably mention the black and white Popeye exclusive that is run alongside wave 1 for Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, the black and white Popeye exclusive is gonna be coming up right with wave 1 in production, and that's been available for pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store for a little while, but that's really special. We had a great time trying to match those gray tones from the early cartoon shorts really perfectly, and it is just gorgeous. It comes in its own special packaging. And you do not want to miss out on this one. There's going to be a lot of FOMO. And
it is a limited run that I know they've been selling really fast at Big Bad. So if it's something you've been waiting on, you might want to go get it now.
Yep.
We love working with all of our partners. And as Andrew mentioned, lots more exclusives to come alongside different waves. But I think that is all of the big news on Popeye. Unless Andrew's going to surprise me with anything else.
Oh, yeah. Wave 5 is...
Oh, he likes to make me nervous. We are also going to do a live Q&A right after this so that we can answer all of your questions on the different platforms. So definitely send in your questions as you're watching this video, and we will answer as many of them as we can. So I hope you guys enjoyed all the Popeye reveals today. Make sure you get your pre-orders in for wave 1 and now wave 2. Reserve your quantity, and we hope you all have so much fun with these toys, because we're having a lot of fun with Popeye.
Very true. Thanks.
Bye, guys.